Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I'm the inner path shaman and intuitive psychic channeler and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is the title Force of Karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. The title Force of Karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been smear campaigned, you've been framed, you've been overstepped, all because you carry a special light and special gifts within your soul. So you might know that light as the light of God, or the light of Christ, or the light of the universe, or the light of source, or the light of creation, or the light of life, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me energetically, vibrationally, through the comments or through the spirit realm. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you confirm for me that I'm bringing you the right messages, the right healing, the right illumination from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message, and before diving right into the message, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So it doesn't matter when the message was posted. When you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. Also, the messages are collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find this healing and illuminating message. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 Hz frequency, which is also the frequency of God, the frequency of healing, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you are divinely inspired to, and let's get into the message. So, again, a reminder that these messages are meant for your self awareness, spiritual messages. So, for you to be aware of yourself spiritually, of who you really are, who you incarnated to be, and not any watered down or altered version of you. So, let's get into tarot. Today's message is more of a karmic energy update because the energy of justice is now prevailing. Divine justice is now prevailing on the planet, and as Mother Earth continues to ground and settle in 5D consciousness. So as that happens, there is, karma has been activated, especially by generational curse breakers that are closing out on generational curses, breaking generational curses. When that happens, whether it's happening at at a cycle level or at an actual holistic level of breaking an entire generational curse, it is causing karma to be activated for those that have been involved in those karmic cycles that you're closing out on. So good or bad, karma is active on the planet, but today's message is bringing a karmic energy update, an update of what is taking place in the collective of darkness. The tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They are now reaping what they've sown. They're now reaping the bad seeds that they have sown for you on your path, on your journey, and they can't stop it. So that's what today's message is about. So let's get into tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on or be mindful of at this time. So first out is the Death card, and the Death card is the energy of endings. It's also the energy of transformation. I could be updating someone that is going through a dark night of the soul. I could also be updating someone that has just gone through a Kundalini awakening or a very profound or radical spiritual awakening. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So as someone that is going through a death and rebirth a cycle, or several death and rebirth cycles, I'll be updating someone that is actually has been on a roll of death and rebirth cycles. You're also someone that is you're ending those cycles. You're ending those cycles of restriction, those cycles of oppression, those cycles of entrapment, soul entrapment. So Spirit already mentioned earlier that this also is causing karma to be activated at an individual level, and of course at a collective level. It means, because these are collective energies, remember. So even at a collective level, as the collective of light goes through these very powerful changes and transformations, and as the collective continues to end those old toxic patterns at a collective level, it's creating a tidal force of karma for the entities that carry darkness, the entities that refuse to grow, the entities that refuse to heal, the entities that refuse to evolve. It's a wave, it's a tidal force of karma that is too powerful for them, because they are not moving in step with the change, and of course they can't stop it. So you could resonate with Santa Muerte, It could also resonate with the Grim Reaper. Uh, I could also be updating a Scorpio. You could be born the 13th of a month. You could be born January the 3rd or March the 1st. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also be born the 31st of a month or born 1931. Take it if it resonates. So 10 of Cups is coming through. I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker that is ending cycles that have, blocked or stopped, harmony and true love, happiness, joy, those positive vibrations from flowing through you and, of course, through you and your loved ones, your family, your ancestry, your bloodline, your lineage. Take it however it resonates. But in this 10 of Cups energy, you have, you've brought to death, or you've brought death upon those old cycles, old paradigms that have restricted you and your loved ones. And you're now manifesting in this 10 of Cups energy a state of ultimate completion, and you're now manifesting the results of your truth, the results of your true will, especially through your heart space. So I'm updating a generational curse breaker that is now using your clairsentience. You're using your heart space as a feeler, as a sensor, to help you to navigate, especially through the spirit realm, because your heart chakra is actually the most powerful chakra in your chakra column. It's 5,000 times more powerful than your crown chakra, for example. So that means that you're able to collect, to store, to analyze information at a greater rate or at a greater capacity through your heart chakra than any other chakra. So in this 10 of Cups energy, you're scoring very high. You are now in that state of achievement, state of accomplishment in breaking generational curses. It's manifesting happiness for you. You're manifesting divine love. You're manifesting true inner happiness. And of course, that is also, that is also turns the tide, so to speak, on whoever was creating, havoc for you, creating stress, creating drama, creating trauma for you and your loved ones on this journey. So the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So that means that, the tidal force of karma is it's hitting, like it's really hitting, meaning that it's really kicking in at this time. And why? Because you're someone that's on the move, you're someone that's making progress, you're someone that's taking action in the spirit realm, in this chariot energy. So as you continue to move forward, as you continue to pick up momentum on your journey, on your soul's path or soul's destiny, it's also creating the tidal force of karma, that is the kind that is too powerful for the dark forces that have been on your path. They can't stop it. They can't stop it. So I could also be updating someone that has watched a recent message in the channel library titled Karma Full Force Now, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. And for someone, today's message could be a continuation or a part 2 of that message. Take it if it resonates. So I'm definitely updating a spiritual warrior that is very determined now to be in your soul's, on your soul's path, in your soul's destiny, and you're also now exercising your free will, your personal power, and it takes a lot of courage to do that. But all those are energies that are also being boosted by this chariot energy. So you could resonate with the number 7. 7 is the number of God. So that means that this is a spiritual chariot. Stay in your chariot, in your spiritual chariot, because the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So for someone, this chariot energy, that also represents the motion or the movement of karmic energies away from you and back to the source or back to the sender, because that is also what is taking place on the planet. Currently, we're in judgment season. I could be updating someone that has watched or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Judgment Season is here. Take it if it resonates. But the process of judgment also involves the closing out of karmic cycles and those energies returning back to their source or to their sender. So in your chariot energy, those energies are dissipating very fast away from you and back to the source. So the tidal force is too powerful. The tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So you could be born the 7th of a month, you could be born in July, you could be born July the 7th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could be a life path number 7. Take it if it resonates. 7 is the number of God. So yeah, stay in your spirituality. I'm hearing. So Knight of Swords is coming through. I'm definitely updating a spiritual warrior, a champion that is also very action driven. You're also driven to succeed. So that's why on any spiritual battle field, you always, you always aim to complete the challenge, or to win the challenge, or to overcome the challenge, however it resonates with you. So as a Knight of Swords, you're also a fast thinker, and I'm also updating someone that is now becoming firm in your beliefs. And as a Knight of Swords, you're someone that defends your beliefs. So as a spiritual warrior, as a knight, you are a spiritual warrior that is recognized in the spirit realm. You're distinguished, and you are honored in the spirit realm. You could resonate with the Knights Templar. Take it if it resonates. There's White Horse energy second time around. First with the Death card, and second the Knight of Swords. So that's like double victory energy. That is also confirming today's message that the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them, because you're this, you're this conqueror over death. I could be updating someone that is working with Yeshua on this journey, and someone that has also activated their resurrection superpower. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But you're someone that has victory over death. That's why that death card comes with the white horse, and in the spirit realm you're also on that white horse as the Knight of Swords. So that also in itself creates a force that is too powerful for dark forces, and they can't stop it. Congratulations. So Page of Cups is coming through with creative opportunities. This is the energy of creative opportunities. And also pay attention to intuitive messages. I could also be updating someone that has been creating creative opportunities for yourself in the spirit realm by taking action towards your happiness, your doing the things that bring you joy and that bring you delight. So you're also opening up creative avenues for yourself, and discovering more ways to be happy. So the Page of Cups is also announcing a happy surprise for someone. I could also be updating someone that's manifesting new love. I could also be updating a dreamer, a life path number 11. If that's you, this message is for you. I could also be updating someone that's working with Archangel Gabriel on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Three of Swords energy is coming through, and since today's message is also an update of what's happening in the collective of darkness, they are experiencing heartbreak, they're experiencing grief, they're experiencing emotional pain because of what they're manifesting, because of this tidal force of karma that is too powerful for them, and they can't stop it. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is breaking people pleasing related generational curses that had you serving and pandering to the needs of dark forces on your path. This could be covert narcissists, psychic vampires, energy vampires, empty vessels, soulless beings, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, clones, doppelgangers, copycats, and now you have since awakened and you're protecting your heart space, and you've gone through those death and rebirth cycles that have brought you to that 10 of cups energy, the energy of completion, the energy of actually, transcending or overcoming, those energies that were being projected on you or being cast upon you by whoever comes to mind as you hear the message today. So look out for this Three of Swords energy, because they may be trying to project it or throw it back at you. Dark forces are very good at that. They're not able to take accountability or hold accountability for their actions. They're not responsible. They don't take responsibility for their actions, for the karma they created. So as such, that's why they're always actually creating generational curses and burdening other people with their burdens. So look out for this Three of Swords energy, because it is a collective energy, and entities will be trying to project their heartbreak, their grief, their loss of you in this tidal force of karma. So you want to make sure that you stay in your chariot, you continue moving forward on your journey as that Knight of Swords. So you could be, and also stay creative as the Page of Cups suggests. So you could be a life path number 3, be born the 3rd of a month, be born in March, be born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So the Sun card is coming out to confirm that it's a new day for you. It's a new beginning for you that is filled with positive energy, positive vibes, happiness, joy, pleasure. Those are the energies associated with the Sun energy, besides also the deeper spiritual benefits such as enlightenment. So this could be a call for someone to spend time in the sun, to connect with the sun, especially to receive enlightenment, to receive light codes. Especially if you are going through a death and rebirth cycle, you will also receive light codes that can help you to close out that cycle and successfully. So I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra on this journey. If that's you, this message is for you. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun goddess Sekhmet on this journey. If that's you, this message also is for you. So this is a triple confirmation of victory energy, white horse energy, and that's a very powerful synchronicity in the message today. I'm actually going to ring the bell to dissipate any dark forces, any dark energies that are opposed to the light or opposed to the sun, especially in this message, because these are powerful energies to anchor and ground, not only for the collective, but even for yourself as you continue to listen to the message. So feel free to vibe cleanse with sound if it calls you. So this is for that triple white horse energy, triple victory. I'm literally updating someone that is manifesting a triple victory. I could also be updating someone that's into horse racing. If that's you, this message also is for you. I'm hearing Kentucky Derby. That could resonate with someone. So the sun energy is also the energy of rebirth, and all is well. So you are definitely successful in that death and rebirth cycle with this sun energy. So you could be born the 19th of a month, you could be born January 9th, you could be born September the 1st, you could be born 1991 or be 91 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You can also do a sun meditation if when you hear this message, or whenever you decide to or find the opportunity to connect with the sun. If it's at a time where it's either cloudy or it's dark, the sun is not shining, you can actually do a sun meditation to connect with sun energy that way. So take it if it resonates. I'm also updating someone that now embodies a lot of light in that sun energy, and what it's doing is it's also creating that tidal force of karma that is too powerful for them and they can't stop it. I'm also updating a Knight of Pentacles, someone that really works hard and someone that is really productive. So I would also be updating a generational curse breaker that is also being attacked for your productivity, for your hard work. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is breaking generational curses that have sabotaged you or railroaded you in your hard work. If that's you, this message is for you. As a Knight of Pentacles, you're someone that is very patient, someone that is also very diligent, and you now understand the causality or the relationship between the spirit and the physical realm in relation to manifestation. In the spirit realm, it's almost instantaneous to manifest or create something. It's as simple as having a thought or an idea in your mind, but it's quite another or a different ball game to actually bring it into physical existence. So this is where your hard work comes in. I'm talking to someone that really stays at it. You stay on task, you stay committed to your journey, to your self-improvement until you see the results. And of course, this makes you someone that is very efficient, especially when it comes to breaking generational curses. And your efficiencies on this journey are also creating that tidal force of karma for anyone that has been involved in the karmic cycles that you're closing out, good or bad. So those that have done well by you, they're also experiencing a tidal force of good karma. And they can't stop it, which is a good thing. If they're on the receiving end of good karma, it's theirs by divine right. That's actually how you, as a generational curse breaker, break others out of their bondage or out of their soul's entrapment. Sometimes it works like that. It's by you activating good karma for yourself, and it cascades to other souls around you. This could be your family, your ancestry, your lineage, or your bloodline. Take it however it resonates. But those that have planted bad seeds, created bad karma for you on your path, they are facing death, because when the death card shows up in a message, it's also a sign that there is death energy in the air, and someone in your vicinity or someone in your orbit, especially in the spirit realm, has been conjuring up death energy for you or sending you graveyard attacks. So yes, they are manifesting that death. The tidal force of that karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So I could also be updating a generational curse breaker. A generational curse breaker whose enemies are also faced with their mortality or faced with their death at this time, because you yourself have gone through the death and rebirth cycles they've created for you, and you have conquered death. You have survived. Congratulations. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "You Survived Your Worst Nightmare," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But you are a star. You're someone that brings a lot of hope to the planet. You're also someone that is very calm and someone that embodies a lot of faith. Your spiritual journey has been fraught with challenges, especially if you're someone that has been with the soul tribe for the last little while. You'll know that the death energies are showing up time and again. So you're someone that is overcome. You're someone that is jumping over those hurdles, and you're actually using that death energy to transform yourself, because you're like a spiritual alchemist. So when you're attacked by death, you don't have to give in, you don't have to succumb to death. You can actually take that energy and choose to do something else with it instead. For example, taking up creativity when you're under spiritual attack, because spiritual attacks are always ultimately designed to take take you out or to kill you. So when you take that energy and, use it to be creative, use it to go in a different direction that is not death, the opposite direction of death, you actually, you're like the alchemist, you're like an alchemist that, is able to, transmute or change that death energy, transform that death energy into something positive as this star. So you could resonate with the book or the novel, The Alchemist, or you could also resonate with Urim and Thurim. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So you could be born the 17th of a month, you could be born 1917 or 1971. You could be 71 years old, you could be born January the 7th or July the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm definitely updating a star seed, and a star seed that also carries a lot of light because of that sun energy. So let's get into oracle messages and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. So first out is expectation. I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker, a star seed that has exceeded your enemy's expectation. They expected you to die. They expected you to roll over and, just allow the train to come for you on the tracks, so to speak. But you're someone that is risen, you're someone that is resurrected, you're someone that has gotten up from every single spiritual attack that is, been launched against you on this journey, and you are now, you're now in your inner power, personal power, as the Knight of Pentacles, the knight that actually manifests in the physical realm the spiritual, the results or the harvest of your spiritual seeds. Because the Knight of Pentacles is your physical reality. It's it could be your wealth, it could be your money, it could be your material comfort, it could be also your spiritual gifts, your talents, and it can also be the resolution of generational curses or the closure of generational curses. So you have definitely exceeded their expectations. I'm definitely picking up on a star seed that is closing out on ancient curses, because when it comes to ancient curses, dark forces become very complacent and overconfident that they really have you. So I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "They Thought They Had You Bagged," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it because they didn't expect you to actually, destroy or break or close out on those generational curses. So you could be 28 years old, or they could be born 1928 or 1982, or you could be born February the 8th or August the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So gift is coming through. So I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that has also unlocked a gift or gifts, superpowers, supernatural abilities that have also helped you to close out on difficult karmic cycles. And the tidal force of the karma is too powerful for whoever was creating those difficult cycles for you. They can't stop it. I could also be updating someone that has been gifted by whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today, or whoever comes to mind, and you are being encouraged to release their gifts if you haven't already, because they are tainted with karmic energy and death energy is already present in the message. So I could also be updating someone that has received gifts laced with death energy by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. Take it if it resonates. This could also be a call for you to watch, if you haven't already, a message in the channel library titled "Put Their Gifts on the Curb." Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So the number 17 is repeating here, so that could mean something to someone. You could also have recently seen 1717. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So occupation is coming through. So for someone, today's message could be about toxic co-workers, a toxic boss. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "Toxic Boss in Purgatory," or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. But this could also be dark forces that are not necessarily directly involved in your occupation or your vocation or your livelihood, but they may have been creating generational curses that have impacted or affected your occupation, your livelihood, your money, your income, your wealth, your pentacles. So the tidal force of whoever has created that kind of karma for you is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So you could be 34 years old, or they could be born 1943, or they could be born March the 4th or April the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So courthouse is coming through. So I could be updating someone that is involved with the courthouse, either in this lifetime or past lives. I could be updating a judge. I could be updating a lawyer, an attorney, a bailiff. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone that is in law enforcement. I could also be updating someone that is receiving an update from a courthouse or from the courthouse through the spirit realm. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. But whoever spirit is talking about in this message today, they are attracting this courthouse energy. Or I could also be updating someone that already knows of your opposition or your oppressors having been to the courthouse, and spirit is updating you today that the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them in that courthouse. They can't stop it. Take it if it resonates. So you could be 23 years old, you could be born 1923 or 1932, or they could be born February the 3rd or March the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone that is, having a spiritual courthouse session with Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light, and of course, you and your ancestry, your lineage, your family, however it resonates. But it could be like, because that is also what is happening on judgment days, that as you close out karmic cycles, everyone is gathered together. Everyone, every soul that is affected by what you're closing out, it's like a spiritual courthouse or a spiritual court hearing that takes place as the matter is divinely heard and reviewed and adjudicated upon by divine forces, with you and the perpetrator present. So take it however it resonates. I'll be updating someone that is about to have that kind of divine event. Take it if it resonates. House is also coming through, so I could also be updating someone whose house or whose home has been touched or affected by the attacks, the spells, the curses, the hexes that have been cast upon you by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. And whoever has been messing around your house or messed around your house, or attacking your house or your home or your dwelling, your living space, the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So child is also coming through. So I could be updating someone that's receiving an update from your inner child. If that's you, this message also is for you. I could also be updating someone that is receiving, a parent that is receiving an update from your child through the spirit realm. The tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So this could be an update for a parent in the spirit realm or through the spirit realm by a child that is a generational curse breaker, and they're letting you know how far along things are going. Take it if it resonates. You could be 18 years old, you could be born 1918 or 1981, you could be 81 years old, you could be born January the 8th or August the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So message of concern is coming through. So I could be updating someone that is receiving, on the receiving end of messages of concern. I'm hearing fake concern by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, but it's because they themselves are concerned about the tidal force of karma that they're now faced with, and it's too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So they may be, trying to get information out of you or trying to animate you, because the Three of Swords energy is present. So this could even be an attack through a fake message of concern. So be vigilant, look out for it. And I'm hearing ignore button. There's a past message in the channel library titled ignore button. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. I'm also hearing do not join their pity party. That's also a past message in the channel library, encouraging you not to get sucked into any self-pity parties that are going on around you, especially in the spirit realm, because the dark forces, the fallen dark forces, these are psychic vampires, empty vessels, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, copycats, doppelgangers, empty vessels, soulless beings, clones. They are also, they're also absorbed in self-pity at this time, because they're always looking for someone to blame for their misery. So that's why you're being cautioned to pay attention to any fake incoming messages of concern. It's because the tidal force of karma is too powerful. So if you're receiving any messages of concern from your enemy or your opposition, that's the qualifier. It's because the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. If you're receiving a message of concern from someone that has created karmic cycles, death cycles for you, or death attacks for you on the journey, and they're sending you a message of concern, Spirit wants you to know that it's fake. And they are suffering, or they are dealing with the force of karma that is upon them. So if you born the 14th of the month, you be born 1914 or 1941. You could be 41 years old, you be born January the 4th or April the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So courtship is coming through. So I could also be updating someone that is in a courtship or in a new courtship, because we have the sun energy signaling a new beginning or a new day or a new chapter for someone. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone whose courtship has been, because courtship is the process of, falling in love or getting to know with another soul, and, bonding and continuing to grow together, in love, especially in a spiritual sense. So I could also be updating someone whose courtship was sabotaged or interrupted by whoever spirit is talking about, but because you're closing out generational curses, exes, spells, you're creating a tide of force that is sabotaged against anything that is sabotaged your courtship, and the tide of force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it, especially if you have successfully brought that love back or brought that courtship back to where it needs to be. I could be updating someone that's manifesting a sacred union or someone that's in a sacred union. I could also be updating someone that's manifesting a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. I'm also hearing take it however it resonates. But if you're someone who's courtship or that process of building that that love or that fire, if it has been rudely interrupted or sabotaged or stalled, what that does is it actually fuels that courtship inadvertently, because love cannot really be suppressed or repressed or oppressed. Love always finds a way. So I could also be updating someone that really is a Knight of Pentacles when it comes to courtship, when it comes to love. I'm talking to someone that perseveres in love. I'm talking to someone that really goes the whole 9 yards when it comes to love or when it comes to matters of the heart. And because you have stayed in that Ten of Cups energy, or you're manifesting that Ten of Cups energy, which is also true love, it's also creating a tide of force against those that were working against true love and happiness in your life. The tide of force of that karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So that means that they're getting, they're getting swept away. I could be updating someone that has watched the movie, the kiddie movie, Swept Away. That's you, this message. No, is it Flashed Away? Flashed Away. I could be updating someone that has watched the movie Flashed Away. That's you, this message is for you. Someone is literally flashing away the dark forces that have been on your path and that have tried to destroy love on your path, because that is what actually the dark forces have done on the planet. Is they have blocked our heart chakras with those Three of Swords attacks. They have blocked the flow of love from the planet, especially in the Piscean age. That's when it was at its worst, and we're actually coming out of the Piscean age and into the age of Aquarius, which is the return of spirituality, love and harmony back onto the planet. So congratulations if you're someone that has really stuck it out, that has really persevered, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Congratulations, because you are now holding that energy of that energy of love. You have turned the tide on that darkness that was lurking, or that was stalking your courtship. Congratulations. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So concern is coming through. So there's a double emphasis of concern here, and I could be updating someone that is also being sucked in or hoovered in by whoever spirit is talking about, for you to have feelings of concern towards them, because of the karma or because of the tidal force of karma that is too powerful for them. But Spirit of the Most High Mother and Father God, I say it's not your concern, or it's none of your concern. Stay focused on your journey. Stay focused on your path, because dark forces are always trying all kinds of tricks to lure you back to a frequency where they can manage you, control you, and manipulate you. So that's why you're being encouraged to ignore all and any attempts of fake concern at you, one way or the other. So It could be them showing concern, or it could be them wanting to instigate feelings of concern, especially through mind control, especially through subconscious mind programming. I could be updating someone that is breaking generational curses related to MK Ultra subconscious mind programs. If that's you, this message is for you. So let's get into spirit team messages and see what else the Most High Mother and Father God, or your spirit team, would like to share or add to the message. If the message is resonating with you, and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So never be too available is coming through. So the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. Never be too available. So that energy of concern is coming through again. So I could be updating someone that is being, hoovered into being available, to dark forces the way it used to be. So they could be, showing fake concern over your silence. I could be updating someone that's in hermit mode, and the spirit is saying never be too available. That means stay hermit. The number 33 also came through earlier, so I could be updating a Messiah or someone, a descendant of the Messiah bloodline. I could also be updating someone that's working with Yeshua on this journey. If that's you, this message also is for you. So that's also an amplification of the number 3 energies. We have 33 and we have the number 3 here. And we also have the 3 of swords. So 3 is a catalyst, 3 is the number of change, 3 is also the number of growth. So I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is cleared enough room on your path by closing out generational curses. You're manifesting the sun energy. So I could be updating someone that's manifesting a new beginning, especially in your personal life. This could be through your occupation, your vocation, or your creativity. Take it however it resonates. But right now, in that new beginning energy, you're meant to focus on growing. You're meant to focus on expanding and developing. Never be too available. Never be too available. Believe in time limits. Believe in time limits, and it comes with the number 7. So that means that you are the master of your own time. Time is a resource on this journey, and you want to make sure time is also, it can be like currency. So you want to make sure that you're only spending time on the things that matter to you, on the things that help you along on this journey. So you want to make sure that you're setting time limits for yourself, especially with draining people and of course draining entities in the spirit realm. So you could be a life path number 7. You could be born the 7th of a month. You could be born in July. If that's you, this message is for you. That's actually a repeat of the number 7 energy. So you could recently have seen the number 77, or you could be 77 years old or be born 1977. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So link with those on the same wavelength, because the tidal force of karma is too powerful for the darkness right now. They can't stop it. So you want to make sure that you link with those that are vibing at the same vibration as you, the same frequency as you, like-minded souls, so that you don't get sucked into that tidal wave that the dark forces are wallowing in, or that the tidal wave that is actually not wallowing, but that is sweeping away the dark forces from the planet. So you could be born the 18th of a month, you could be born 1918, you could be 18 years old, you could be 81 years old, you could be born 1981, you could be born January the 8th or August the 1st. That's actually a repeat of the number 18 in the message today. So the number 18 could strongly resonate with someone. Take it if it resonates. You could recently have seen 1818. If that's you, this message is for you. Or the year 1818 could also be significant to someone. Take it if it resonates. You can't please everyone. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is breaking generational curses that induce you into people pleasing. People pleasing is a generational curse. So you want to make sure that you are self-aware that you cannot please everyone, especially the dark forces. The dark forces they're never pleased, because they always want, they themselves are empty inside, they're dead inside, they got nothing. And you have everything as a being of light, as a star seed, as someone that carries the sun. Sun energy is energy that's life-giving, it's positive energy, it's healing energy, it's a lot of things. So dark forces, no matter how much you try to heal them, no matter how much you are positive around them, they really are never pleased with you. They might pretend. That's why Spirit is bringing in messages about fake concern. They might pretend to be pleased, or they might pretend around you one way or the other, but deep inside they're never really pleased with you as a being of light. So be self-aware that you can't please everyone. And the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them, and you're not there to please them by stepping back down into the old toxic paradigms that you shared with them in the past. So number one energy is coming through. It will be a life path number one. I'm definitely updating a leader, a champion, a pioneer, a trailblazer, a trendsetter. But you're in a class of your own, and you're meant to just do that, or just continue being just that. Staying on your path is the number one person on your soul's path, on your soul's destiny. So hold yourself in high regard is also coming through. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that maybe is being shamed or being guilt tripped by whoever comes to mind as you hear the message, or by dark forces in general, dark forces that are now facing death and extinction because you have closed out the generational curses that they created for you. So they might actually be shaming you. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is, being smear campaigned or being accused on falsehoods. If that's you, this message is for you. I could be updating someone that is watched, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Accused Because You Broke a Curse. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So hold yourself in high regard. You could be 36 years old. You could be born 1936 or 1963. You could be 63 years old. You could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also hearing hold yourself in high regard, because you've turned the tide. The tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. Hold yourself in high regard for what you have done. So keep setting healthy boundaries is also coming through, and this is just simple and straightforward. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that already has set or is setting and keeping healthy boundaries for yourself. You could be a life path number 2. You could be born the 2nd of the month. You could be born in February. You could be born February the 2nd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So save your time, your money, and energy. So yeah, save Save your money, time, and energy. Spirit already mentioned earlier. Saving your resources and, conserving your energy, conserving your resources, because it is a tidal force of karma. So that means that whoever is impacted by it, they're more aggressive than usual, they're more forceful than usual in the spirit realm, in trying to siphon your energy or in trying to attack you, and of course bring you death for them to avoid death. That's actually why karmics attack those that are not healing, those that are not evolving, those that are not ascending. They are aware that they're faced with their mortality, and they're faced with their death, and that's the reason why. That's the number one reason why they create generational curses, hexes, and spells to cast that death energy on someone else, so that someone else can die in their stead. But that is the tide that is turned on the planet now. Divine justice is anchoring on the planet, and anyone that's creating death energy and casting it on chosen ones, light workers, star seeds, they're receiving that death shot right back at them. So it can be as simple as an entity just wishing you were dead without necessarily, bringing a gun to you. That is the equivalent. It is a death attack. It's a graveyard spell in the spirit realm. So yeah, there are consequences, there are repercussions for playing with death energy. So I could be updating someone that is dealing with an entity or entities that are actually very shocked at how it's happening for them. Maybe they thought that they were covert, they were secret in whatever method they used in casting death energy upon you, and now it's really showing up in a big way, like a tidal wave. And they're shocked, but you're meant to just stay focused on your path, stay in those healthy boundaries, hold yourself in high regard, and save your money, time, and energy. So you could be born the 20th of a month, you could be born 1920. If that's you, this message is for you. The 1920s could also be significant to someone. Take it if it resonates. So I'm talking to someone that is now too blessed to be stressed. Congratulations. You are now self-aware, or you're becoming self-aware of who you are. You are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience, and when you start becoming aware of yourself as a spiritual being, you actually start tapping into higher powers, more powerful forces that help you to to balance, to ground yourself, and to enjoy life, especially in that 10 of cups energy. In that 10 of cups energy, you are too blessed to be stressed, because you're now in your inner harmony, in your inner peace and joy. So you could be 55 years old, you could be born 1955, you could be born May the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So keep your eyes on the prize is coming through to confirm what Spirit mentioned earlier, that you're just meant to stay focused on yourself on this journey, because you are the number one person, you are the number one priority on your soul's path, on your soul's destiny. So keep your eye on the prize. Don't get drawn into any tidal waves of karma that may be sweeping across your spiritual landscape as you close out the karmic cycles. Just stay focused on you. Keep your eyes on the prize. The prize on the journey of spiritual awakening is your soul's freedom and sovereignty, and maintaining it. So that's why you're being encouraged to keep your eyes on that prize. So you could be 48 years old, you could be born 1948 or 1984. You could be 84 years old, you could be born April the 8th or August the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm going to close. By the way, you could resonate with the novel or the book 1984. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So yes is the angel answer. If your question was a yes no type of question, answer yes no answer type of question, or if your question resonates with this answer, then that is your answer. But for the tribe in general, Most High Mother and Father God are saying yes, the tidal force of karma is too powerful for them. They can't stop it. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also often attacked with self-doubt attacks, especially through the heart chakra, to rattle you, to startle you, to scare you into, keeping your eyes on the prize, so to speak, or to stop you from keeping moving forward in that spiritual chariot energy. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Keep your eyes on the prize, because yes, the tidal force of karma is too powerful for those that are not evolving, those that are not ascending or healing. So yeah, you may be familiar, for example, with the lifeguards or life-saving in the water, or at at a body of water. But a lifeguard also has to be trained to to ensure that they stay safe while they're rescuing someone, and that they don't get dragged under, or pulled under the current or the tidal wave by whoever they're rescuing. So yeah, dark forces, dying entities, typically, yes, when they're dying, they also try to clutch or hold on to or grab onto someone or something to stop themselves from falling into that pit or that grave, so to speak. But you're meant to stay stay on track, stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, and just let them face that tidal wave alone. So rainbow energy is also coming through to confirm the manifestation of God's promises, or the fulfillment of God's promises over your life. And definitely any self-doubt, any attacks to block your vision or block your spiritual sight, or your knowing that things are working out for you on this journey, it is being broken by this rainbow energy. So you could recently have seen a rainbow, or you could have dreamt of a rainbow. I could also be updating a light warrior of the rainbow of the Hopi prophecy. So take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.